I think they should have announced the closure last night rather than this morning after everybody was already in line. But it's a shame.
I was just shocked. It feels like a museum like this would have the security that would stop something like that.
Oh, clever to use a cherry picker and a glass cutter to steal priceless, well, sentimentally priceless jewels from the Louvre. The fact that it was done in daylight is also astounding, but if you look like you belong, you belong, so I guess they used that rule.
Right now, it's a race between the police and their investigators, and I think there's about 60 or some SWAT working on this, and the criminals who are trying to hide the evidence of their crime. So they realize, or probably plan this out, that there's no way they can just submit these things to Sotheby's or Christie's, and they need to break them up. And what they're going to do to hide them is open up the jewels and take out the diamonds and the sapphires and the emeralds and take them over to a place where they can have them recut in Antwerp or in Tel Aviv, and find a jeweler that won't ask any questions. And once they're been cut into smaller jewels, the deed is done. It's over. We'll never see these pieces again intact. And now you have a major hit from a major museum, and it's just, it's appalling. It's a slap in the face of museums everywhere, and it's a wake-up call. If you have jewels or you have gold in your collections, you need to be worried.
We came to do some shopping, and then we figured, why don't we just go see like what happened? Because we found out yesterday when it happened that people broke into the Louvre, and we were like just intrigued by what it was.
Je voudrais comprendre par moi-même comment ça a pu être fait. Comment on a pu effectivement mettre une petite camionnette, un monte-charge, escalader. Bon, tout était très rapide, certes, mais je voulais voir de mes propres yeux.
It's a crazy story, you know. We could say this is the heist of the decade. If you target the Louvre, the most important museum in the world, and then get away with the French crown jewels, something was wrong with security. Some people think that these thefts are being commissioned by a private collector who wants to have these pieces in his own collection, but that's unheard of. You only see it in Hollywood movies. Nobody wants to touch a piece so hot, you know. You cannot show it to your friends. You cannot leave it to your children. You can imagine that other museums in the world, and there are tens of thousands of them, smaller than the Louvre, they are watching this news and they think, well, if the Louvre can be robbed, how can we protect ourselves, you know? And they are afraid that local thieves will think, well, you know, they took it off with the Louvre, let's try our local museum. So that's the biggest fear now in the